Here we go.
With all androids being turned over to the authorities, the country is grinding to a halt. Hospitals and schools are closing, water cuts, blackouts, and network failures are expected. Maybe most worrying of all,
they're shooting androids, even though I've gone for the peaceful route. God, this is sad. Gone for the peaceful route and they're still getting shot. Fucking hell.
A little further on that way, there's a large freighter called Jericho. When you get there, find Marcus. He will help you. The last bus for the border leaves at midnight. You absolutely have to be on it. You'll be safer on the other side. It's not much, but it's a start.
I've already stolen money from that Valve guy.
I've given you his address. He'll be able to hide you.
Who's threatened to shoot him, as well as I've stolen money from the washing machine at the start. On that level.
You deserve to be happy.
Threatened to shoot him because the only other option was something else, but being forced to eat something you don't want to eat, no one wants that, so just draw the gun on him and actually shoot though.
Take care of them.
Even though that's probably going to fuck up one of the missions later on. There's a mission where all the androids are in the recycling plant or something like that. And Ralph is in there, but I drew a gun on him, so go and fuck that one up. Locate Jericho. I don't know where you go from here, but I'm going to guess across the street first. Oh, it's just this way, look. Oh, even Connor's looking for Jericho. So all three characters are going to cross paths soon. Managed to get Deviant Connor. Marcus is still alive. And Kara is just about to find Jericho now. So instead of getting on the airplanes across the border, all three characters are going to cross paths. Which is still a pretty good one, actually. The only person that's killed so far is Kara, when she killed Todd at the start. Why do they have weapons? I set it to the peaceful part. Marcus is still the leader, so they shouldn't have weapons. I'm so confused.
How do you feel?
I'm hot and cold at the same time.
She's an android, but Kara still doesn't know. Luther knows, apparently.
Stay with her.
Kara has no clue.
The last bus is in 2 hours. And the terminal's on the other side of town. We haven't got much time.
We'll leave as soon as we have passports.
Kara, there's something I have to tell you. It's about Alice.
We'll have lots of time to talk on the bus. I'll be back. Stay with Alice.
If Luther dies, he can't tell her, so... Oh. I'll try and keep everyone alive, even if it is just sub-characters. Oh, here we go, Connor. Connor's just got here. I'm gonna go talk to Alice. If I can.
You're lost. You're looking for something. You're looking for yourself.
Where's the staircase? Because I want to go down and talk to Connor.
They opened fire on us even though we were unarmed. Hundreds of us died there. The place was covered with blue blood.
What did that say? Find the leader of Jericho. Oh, okay. So I can't go down to see Connor. I forget what Marcus looks like. I know he's black and that, but I don't know what outfit he's going to be wearing. I don't even know if he's here or not. Oh, look, there he is. He's wearing a white coat.
Are you Marcus? I'm with a little girl and another android. There's a bus leaving for the border in less than 2 hours, and we need passports.
No, Detroit's under curfew. There's soldiers everywhere. They're rounding up all the androids and sending them to camps. Maybe you should stay here a while.
Maybe you're right. You might be safer here until things calm down.
One of our people used to work in the State Department. He has electronic passports you can easily modify. I'll have him get them to you.
Thank you.
You said you're with a little girl, right? You know that humans hate us. Why are you protecting her?
She needs me. And I need her. It's as simple as that.
I thought that was Connor. Jesus Christ. I turned to Alice, but Connor's down there. I watch us walk straight into Connor without realising.
The authorities have ordered all
My issue is, I know what Connor looks like, but I think that's Connor there, I'm not entirely sure. No, it's not him. Or is it no? No, it's not him, okay. Where's Connor? Is that him there? Oh, okay. Not a clue where Connor is then.
Alice.
apparently
You just
does.
didn't want to see it. She wanted a mom, and you wanted someone to care for. You needed each other. What difference does it make? Do you love her any less now that you know she's one of us? Alice loves you, Carol. She loves you more than anything in the world. She became the little girl you wanted, and you became the mother she needed. Forgetting who you are to become what someone needs you to be. Maybe that's what it means to be alive.
Damn. I'm just going to set an alarm quickly because I need to set something for later. Today's Tuesday, there we go. Actually, flowchart. Spot carver, but I haven't led to anything else. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Just took my mic out the right time. Jesus Christ.
Kara, is
I'm gonna do it again, fucking hell. Oh god.
together forever, won't we, Kara?
Yes.
Family, oh, now we've done it. For Alice, the family level. Hurry up. I didn't expect to do that pretty quick. Most of the time, I accidentally put her to distant. Not intentional, but, you know. I was trying to do the right thing and it ended up screwing her over. Oh, here goes some Marcus.
We're short on blue blood and biocomponents. Our wounded are shutting down and there's nothing we can do.
Humans are conducting raids in all the big cities, and they're taking androids to camps to destroy them.
It's all our fault. None of this would have happened if we just stayed quiet.
We couldn't just suffer in silence. They're killing us. Nothing is going to justify that.
What's the point of being free if no one is left alive?
What's the point of complaining? Because you complain way too fucking much.
Maybe my judgment was clouded by anger. But everything that I did was for our people.
This is getting us nowhere.
He's right. All that matters now is what we do next. Marcus?
Okay, I don't want to make the wrong choice here, so...
Dialogue is the only way. I will go alone. Try to talk to them one last time.
Don't do this, Marcus. They'll kill you.
Maybe. But North, I have to try. If I don't come back, lay low as long as you can.
They need to realize how much they're hurting us. Find the right words, and they'll listen.
Is this what we dreamed of?
They can't stop what we've started. Since you've been here, you've given us hope. You've given me hope. Today, a deviant arrived in Jericho and he told me that he stole a truck transporting radioactive cobalt. He said that he abandoned the truck somewhere in Detroit and rigged it to explode. I convinced him not to do it, to give me the detonator.
A dirty bomb.
We can't lose this war, Marcus. If humans overcome us, our people will disappear forever. This may be our only chance to survive if things go wrong.
We shouldn't become like them, North. We can gain our freedom by other means.
I hope you're right.
Most of the storyline, I did it without looking up YouTube videos and stuff like that. But when it got to the point where I had 5 minutes to decide what evidence to use, that's when I started looking up videos of what to do next, because I've got no clue what to do. So it all just becomes a fucking hell. Just, Jesus. It just becomes a pile of shit on top of another pile of shit until eventually. Okay, Connor's here.
Well done, Connor. You succeeded in locating Jericho and finding their leader. Now deal with Marcus. We need it alive.
Reason and then instructions.
I've been ordered to take you alive. But I won't hesitate to shoot if you give me no choice.
What are you doing? You're one of us. You can't betray your own people.
You're coming with me.
You're nothing to that. You're just a tool they use to do their dirty work. But you're more than that. We're all more than that. You're Connor, aren't you? That famous deviant hunter. Well, congratulations. You seem to have found what you were looking for.
As Marcus, okay. As Connor, you can say nothing from the next 4 options. As Marcus picks sold out and then rally.
You never had any doubts.
I can't even pronounce it.
You've never done something irrational? As if there's something inside you? Something more than your program. Join us. Join your people. You are one of us. Listen to your conscience. It's time to decide.
Stop markers. Why would I want to do this if I clicked become a deviant? Do I just leave it alone?
Join us. It's time.
That should be it.
They're going to attack Jericho.
What?
We have to get out of here. Shit.
What's going on, Kara?
Quick, we've got to get out of here.
Come on, go, go, go!
As Kara follow Luther, he will be shot ahead.
Rats in a maze.
This guy does not care about that at all.
Hey, Kara! They're coming! The corridor, over there. Follow me. This way! Quick! This way. There must be an exit further on. Come in! Quick!
Watch out, Kara! What are you doing, Kara? They'll kill you! Buster!
They're coming from outside.
Pick message to transmit an exit point message to all androids. Next, pick blow up Jericho to move ahead.
Our people are trapped in the hold. They're gonna be slaughtered.
There are exits on the second and third floor. Find them and jump in the river. We have to blow up Jericho. If the ship goes down, they'll evacuate and our people can escape.
You'll never make it. The explosives are all the way down in the hold. There are soldiers everywhere.
She's right. They know who you are. They'll do anything to get you.
Go and help the others. I'll join you later.
Marcus!
I won't be long.
This is the end of Jericho. Save our people, Marcus.
Oh, Lucy's dead. Can't remember the name. Well, remember the name, but I can't remember what Kara looks like or Connor looks like sometimes. Marcus. Oh, he's just dropped right in front of you.
Didn't give you any trouble at all. Affirmative, welcome.
If they give you any trouble at all, they're just running for their lives and you're shooting them down. Wow. What assholes.
It's too late now! Save yourself!
No, we're not gonna leave you behind. Right, Carl? We can't leave him.
What are you doing?
I won't leave you.
Kara, no! You shouldn't have done that. You can't put Alice in danger. Go now before they come back.
What about you? What are you going to do?
I'll manage. Alice is all that matters.
I don't want to leave you.
Don't worry. Catch us through the border, okay? Go now, take care of each other.
He actually makes it, I'm pretty sure, but okay.
She'll die out there, Car. Open it. Open the door.
Actually shot him. Holy shit.
Yes, I'm fine. We can't stay here.
There's more down there. Follow me.
Well, Carl's the only one that's actually killed people so far. God damn it.
Find that leader.
No! Please don't kill us!
On your knees. Now.
We haven't done anything wrong. Please.
Shut up.
Marcus, you saved us. Go now! Hurry!
Gamma Squad out. Tango! Stop!
Look out!
Here they come!
Don't move!
We surrender! We surrender! Don't shoot! Marcus! It's Marcus!
Go now. Join the others.
I don't have a clue where I'm going anymore. Oh.
Quick, this way. Find North. I'll join you later.
As Kara play dead to save Alice, when the soldiers approach, choose don't move. The soldiers will pass away.
Save Alice.
Stop!
Get down! Don't move. Please don't kill me.
Come on! Let's get out of here!
Quick, we gotta go.
Well, at least these two get to escape alive. Now it's the other two I've got to work on. They look similar to the things from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Don't move! Go and join the others!
I clicked the wrong one there. See, he kills them. Like, follow north, she will be shot.
Marcus!
Bomb's gonna explode any second. We gotta get out of here.
Is he even shooting them in the arm or the leg?
Run!
Because I've not seen him shoot anyone in the head.
Run, quick, come on!
They detonated an explosive in the hole. The ship is sinking, sir.
Men to evacuate.
Calling all units. Abandon ship and evacuate immediately.
It's over, Marcus.
I've got ending 1, escape with Jericho's people, I believe. Connor escaped with Jericho's people. Let's have a look. Yeah, look, Connor escaped with Jericho's people. Kara... Fucking hell. Look, Kara and Alice escaped alive. What about Marcus? Marcus fled with his people. Who else? Who else is there? Who else is supposed to jump with him? Simon? Fucking hell. I didn't know you could save Simon. I mean, I saved him at the newsroom, but he didn't want to come with us, so I had to parachute off the building without him. He chose to stay behind. And then Connor used Simon to get to here, so yeah. Carl Manfred, oh...
I just wanted us to live in peace, but everything I touch just turns to dust. I'm lost.
You've said that already.
It's falling apart around me, and I'm trying to do the right thing. And I can't find any answers. What should I do, Carl? They're killing us. I don't want to answer violence with violence, but what choice do I have? I miss you, Carl. I miss you so much.
He came to pay his respects. And there's Lee, the one where I didn't kill him, kept him alive, but Carl died. Carl! Carl! Someone joined and left as soon as I said Carl. Okay, so hopefully Alice and Carver are here. And Connor's definitely here. Marcus as well. Talk to your people. Apologise to Kara. Decide Connor's fate. Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with Connor, like, he's a good guy now. I'll be back in a sec. Next playthrough we do. I'm going to try and keep Connor alive but everyone else dead. And I'm probably going to kill as many as I can.
How many of us survived the attack?
A few hundred? Maybe more if you count those hiding all over the city. If you hadn't triggered the bomb, we'd all be dead.
What's your system status?
I'm okay. Bullet didn't hit any bicomponents. You could have been killed trying to save me, Marcus. You have to think of our people first. Nothing else matters.
They say they don't want to take any risks with deviants. So they're rounding their people up and taking them to the camps for extermination. In a few hours, we're going to be the only ones left.
In a few hours, it'll all be over. We'll have changed the world, or the world will have destroyed us. You have to make a choice, Marcus. Whatever you choose, we will follow you. I'm with you, Marcus. Wherever you go, I go.
Besties. Friend. Special friend. Football friend. North has become friend. Best friend. Oh, best friend. That's his car, huh?
I thought you'd be safe staying with us. I was wrong. You need to leave the city while you still can.
Getting Alice away from here is all that matters now. We have to catch the last bus. We might still have a chance to cross the border. Marcus. Save our people.
Okay, Marcus. Now talk to Connor, wherever the fuck he's hiding at. Saved Connor. I've saved Connor. Oh, is that him there? There he is. So he's hiding right next to the spawn point already, okay.
It's my fault. The humans managed to locate Jericho. I was stupid. I should have guessed they were using me. I'm sorry, Marcus. I can understand if you decide not to trust me.
I trust you. I trust.
You're one of us now. Your place is with your people.
There are thousands of androids at the CyberLife assembly plant. If we could wake them up, they might join us and shift the balance of power.
There we go. Deviant Connor and Hank.
Infiltrate the CyberLife tower? Connor, that's suicide.
They trust me.
No, they don't. They don't trust you at all.
If anyone has a chance of infiltrating CyberLife, it's me.
If you go there, they will kill you.
There's a high probability. But statistically speaking, there's always a chance for unlikely events to take place.
Be careful.
Yeah. Speak to Josh and then figure out what to do.
thanks to you, I might see our people free one day. You and I haven't always agreed, but I know we're fighting for the same thing.
There we go, see.
Whatever you decide,
I'm with you all the
I'm
way.
with you, Marcus.
There you go. So now I decide to shoot everyone up. Become the school shooter, apparently. Except it's going to be Detroit shooter or something. I don't fucking know. Bloody hell. Stupid. Today we will shoot everyone up. They have humiliated me for the last time.
Humans have decided to exterminate us. Our people are packed in camps right now, being destroyed. Time has come to make a choice. One that very well may determine the future of our people. I know you're all angry. And I know you want to fight back. But I assure you violence is not the answer here. We are going to tell them peacefully that we want justice. And if there's any humanity in them, they will listen. And if not, others will take our place and continue this fight. Are you ready to follow me?
Huzzah! There you go. Jericho and Josh up, North down. But even though she said she would go with him, she's still pissed off at him apparently. I believe the other ending is Connor's. The other endings rather, look. Yeah, look. These would have been Connor's endings, as well as Marcus there. It's not giving me the chance to play as Connor, so...
At 6 a.m. this morning, a national curfew was declared. Civilian movement will be strictly controlled. The right to assembly is suspended. All electronic communications are restricted, and I have granted enhanced powers to our security agencies. In addition to these measures, all androids must be handed over to the authorities immediately. Temporary camps are being set up in all our major cities to contain and destroy them. I am now asking all civilians to cooperate with the authorities and rest assured that everything in our power is being done to guarantee the security of our nation.
Please! Please!
Please!
A convoy of medical cobalt is reported missing. Army weapons stores are also said to have been robbed. Can you confirm these reports?
I have no information on that at this time.
Please! Has the leader of the Deviants been apprehended?
The deviant that is known as Marcus has not been located yet, but we will soon track it down and neutralize it.
Madam President! Is it true that the androids could hack our IT systems, like nuclear power plants and military bases?
All androids working on sensitive sites have been neutralized, and all IT systems have been suspended to avoid any risks of hacking. The situation is under control.
Madam President! Please! Madam President!
Madam President!
Public opinion.
Madam President, public opinion seems to have become increasingly favorable to the Deviants, particularly since they've adopted a peaceful approach. How do you feel about this?
Public opinion is one thing, the security of the state is another. These deviants are dangerous, and my highest priority is to protect the American people.
From what?
Thank you.
Peaceful demonstrations. All saying one last question at the same time. Jesus. Jesus Christ. Okay, so this is Connor then.
Connor Model 313 273-248-317. I'm expected.
Identification successful.
Okay. Go ahead.
Level sub 49.
Sub 49.
RK-800 model recognized. You are not authorized to use this elevator. Please contact human personnel to be reached.
Step back, Connor! And I'll spare him!
Sorry, Connor. This bastard's your spitting image.
So you gotta neutralise the guards in the lift.
Friend's life is in your hands. It's time to...
Agent 54, level sub 49.
Okay. So you need to go to sub level 49 in the elevator, and then after that, when you try and awake all the androids, Hank will be there. Okay, got it. Just got to follow the guards into this place. Once it gives me the option to.
Follow me. We'll escort you.
Thanks, but I know where to go.
Maybe. But I have my orders.
See? Maybe. But I have my orders, so... He'd definitely die if I don't do what I need to do. If he went by himself, then he would have been trusted enough.
Agent 23 identified. Agent 77 identified. Scan complete. Access authorized.
Connor had red around him, so I'm pretty sure he's definitely not trusted. 100%. Since we know he's a deviant now. So where's the lift? Over there. Okay. Gotta try not to fuck this up. Otherwise he's gonna die. This is Connor's last mission, so... hopefully.
Agent 54, level 31.
Okay, there we go.
Access authorized.
Agent 54, level sub-49.
Voice recognition validated. Access
We've just got to level 23 as well. There we go. It's about 8 levels away from death. Reach the bus terminal. Okay, so I'm playing as Kara now.
20 minutes. That doesn't give us much time. We've got to move fast.
God, Sonic the Hedgehog right here.
Are you alright?
I'm really cold.
I'm not deactivating her. Reach the bus terminal.
She's adorable.
That's it. Got the sandwiches. I called your mom. Let's get going before we miss our bus. You got the tickets, right?
Yes, honey, in my bag.
Great. Let's go then.
Gary, check. Please don't move.
I'm sorry.
You didn't happen to see a blue envelope somewhere, did you? It has our bus tickets in it and... Oh, never mind.
I found this on the floor.
Thank you. You saved our lives.
I'm sorry, Alice.
It's okay. You did the right thing.
We'll find another way. Adam!
Kara, quick! Follow me!
Evie, before someone...
Okay. You did the right thing.
Thank you.
Okay. Doesn't tell me where the bus station is though. Bus terminal. Oh, there's a gun there. Should I take it or not? Oh. I mean, am I going to get the option to take it? I am, okay.
Come on. Let's not stay here.
No, please don't hurt me.
What are we gonna do?
We have to keep going if we want to catch that bus. Stay close to me. We're going to sneak past them without being noticed. I'm going to make it, Alice, I promise you.
Don't kill me. I didn't do anything.
Shut up, I said! Are there any more? Doesn't even look like friends. Or you look the more you find. Oh, we don't have to spend the night here. I'm freezing my nuts off. It's gonna take weeks to get this fucking city.
There are soldiers everywhere. We need to be careful.
Come on, get moving. Hurry up, get in.
Look over there. It's Luther.
We can't help him, Alice. The soldiers are everywhere.
We can't just leave. They're going to kill him.
gonna save Luther. After we did save Alice, didn't we? So.
Hey, buddy.
This is a mistake. I'm human. I just want to go home. My wife is expecting me, and we're going to...
Got orders to check all civilians.
No. No! Please!
Carol! You shouldn't have risked your life to save me. Where's Alice?
She's hiding nearby.
Kara, you saved us. We don't know how to thank you.
Go, before they see you.
Alice!
Luther! I thought you were dead.
I was afraid I'd never see you again. I wanted to meet you at the terminal, but they caught me along the way.
Come on. We're close, but we don't have much time.
Have to wait till he gets past. Luther's massive. I don't know how he's hidden behind the car properly.
A checkpoint. We have passports, it should be okay, but you never know.
Maybe we should take the detour and avoid the risk.
We're almost out of time, we could miss the bus.
Yeah, but it might be safer.
How long have we got? 9 minutes. We're gonna have to take the risk. Because we'll definitely miss the bus.
I don't like humans who carry guns. They make me nervous.
Just stay calm, all right, Luther? Don't do anything until I say so.
ID, please. You do realize there's a curfew? Civilians aren't allowed out unless absolutely necessary. Where are you going?
We're going to take a bus across the border. Put my daughter someplace safe until things calm down.
He suspects something.
Stay calm. Everything is fine.
You all right, little girl? She's trembling. Something wrong?
She's sick. A bad flu.
Sorry, miss, but we gotta be careful. There are deviants around, and our guys are nervous. You should hurry on home.
Thanks.
Oh, that was close. Risky, but she can make the bus. Oh
He
no.
knows, Kara. They're gonna kill us.
Don't do anything, Luther. You hear me?
They're gonna shoot. They're gonna kill Alice.
You dropped it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
He knows. Yeah, there you go, Luther. Dumbass. Fucking hell. So you have 8 minutes to catch the bus then.
We're coming to you live from Detroit, where thousands of androids are marching through the city at this very moment. The leader of the deviants, the one they call Marcus, is at the head of the march.
Something's happening in Detroit, Madam President.
It's a peaceful protest. Wait. It's hard to believe it's been an hour and 10 minutes since I've started.
Here we are, the moment of truth.
Surrender immediately, or we will open fire. Stand by.
We don't want confrontation. We are protesting peacefully.
I repeat, surrender now, or we will open fire.
There's no turning back now. We ask that you release all androids detained in camps and cease all aggression against us. We are peaceful. We will not resort to violence. But we are not leaving until our people are free.
Oh, you have to move. Okay, I didn't realize you had to move. I thought this was another cutscene. One sec. Let's hurt a little bit. Better position. Just want to check this real quick. It's a kneel. That's what we want to do. Okay.
Are you gonna open fire on unarmed protesters?
Hold your fire.
Yes, Michael, we are less than 100 meters away and events are unfolding as we speak. We will continue to bring you live updates. Josh Douglas, Channel 16. Michael, back to you.
Marcus, what do we do now?
We hold out. As long as we can.
Stay sharp.
Okay, this is the Cyberlife Tower bit. So I'm going to need to go back to Connor's video to remember what to do, because... God. Triangle, circle, X. R1, L2.
Shit.
There we go.
Back, Connor! And I'll spare him!
Sorry, Connor. This bastard's your spitting image.
Shit just got real. Back to the bus terminal. A couple drops their ticket, can pick it up and give it back to them. That's what I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna go to the car.
We made it.
Screw the bus. There we go. Oh.
Ticket holding passengers only. All departures are suspended until further notice.
We don't have tickets. They won't let us on.
There she is.
We're stuck here now. What are we going to do?
I think Oliver likes you. Is she yours?
Yes.
She's adorable.
That's it. Got the sandwiches. I called your mom. Let's get going before we miss our bus. You got the tickets, right?
Yes, honey, in my bag.
Great. Let's go then.
Security check. Please don't move. Thank you.
We're gonna do the right thing, obviously.
I'm sorry. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I was sure.
Shit, I don't believe it.
I don't know what happened.
You can't have lost them. Did you have a good look in your bag?
They were in my backpack. The envelope must have fallen.
Fuck. Excuse me, you didn't happen to see a blue envelope somewhere, did you? It has our bus
I'm gonna wait
tickets
till
in
the
it.
options come up because I might click the wrong one on accident. There you go.
I found this on the floor.
Thank you. Thank you. You saved our lives.
I'm sorry, Alice.
It's okay.
It's the right thing to do. There you go.
We'll find another way.
But Luther didn't like that, are you? Gotta go this way. There we go.
Adam!
Come, quick! Follow me!
Did I miss anything? No, okay.
Oh, thank God you're alive. Oh my God. saw the Jericho raid on TV. I was terrified you might have been killed because of me.
How did you find us?
I knew if you made it, I'd find you here. They're searching for androids door to door. We had to leave before someone turned us in.
What about the others?
They're checking for androids on the border. But I found a smuggler who can get them across the river. It's risky, but it's the only way. Are you coming with us?
Yes. We're coming.
Okay, climb in.
There we go. I thought they had guns for a second.
We've got to finish the barricade. Come on, help me. Hey, help me! Right, that should do it.
I know it was not an easy decision to make. But I'm sure we're doing the right thing.
Many of our people have fallen. The humans have no pity for those who are different.
What? Oh, look on the other side, okay. This guy right here needs help.
Are you alright?
They shot into the crowd. Many of us were killed. It could have been me. I'm scared. I don't want to shut down.
It's okay to be scared. I'm scared too. But I can't stand by while they kill our people. You understand that, right?
Ow.
Maybe we should have never asked for freedom. None of this would have happened if we'd stayed silent.
if you'd have done that, then you would have been slaves forever. That's like no one wants to be slaves, do they? Like, it's wrong. So yeah, feed lost. Okay then. There's no feed on the next chapter apparently. Is that North down there? Yeah, North and Josh. Pretty sure it's them both.
This won't hold on for long, but I guess it's better than nothing.
They're getting into position. If they attack, no one will survive. How many more of us have to die? Is there any cause worth giving your life for?
You're the hope of our people. I trust you. We all trust you. No matter what happens now, we're making history.
Right, there's something over here. Is that someone's body or gun? What is on the floor?
Marcus, we found what you asked for.
Oh, it's one of these.
There's some
Okay.
journalists over there. We have to make sure they know what's going on.
We want freedom. See, once the public opinion is on max or whatever, that's when hopefully they decide to stop shooting or
Marcus?
people go to help us.
Come on. You have my word. We won't try anything.
Don't go. It's a trap. They want to get you out in the open. Don't go, Marcus.
If they shoot, then they're in the wrong, aren't they?
Marcus. I just want to talk.
I need to hear what he has to say.
What if they kill you?
And that's a chance I'll have to take.
I'm gonna mess that up straight away. I swear he's got a gun behind his back. Or not.
In a few minutes, troops will be ordered to charge. None of you will survive. It'll all be over. You can avoid that, Marcus.
What do you mean?
Surrender. Surrender, and I give you my word, your life will be spared. You'll be detained, but none of you will be destroyed.
That's a lie.
What happened to the other androids demonstrating in the camps?
Unfortunately, there were no journalists around to help save them. You're it. You're the last remaining deviants.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look it up because I don't know what to choose here. Yep, of course. Of course I got a stupid ad.
Surrender and I give you my...
What happened?
You're it. You're the last remaining deviants.
You asking me to betray my people?
I am offering you the chance to save your people.
You asking me to betray my people?
You're not walking out of here, Marcus. I am offering you the chance to save your people. Save now or the lives of those around you. You're not walking out of here, Marcus. The only thing you can save now are the lives of those around you.
To die. If I have to give my life for what I believe in, then I won't have...
I'm not afraid to die. If I have to give my life for what I believe in, then I won't have lived in vain.
You seem to... You can be free, Marcus. Care about her. To live among the humans. You didn't want her to die. Have what you've always dreamed of. The lives of your people. You could both be free. Freedom for you. You could forget about all this. You could... All you have to do is say the word. Start a new life someplace else, just the two of you.
I'd rather die here than betray my people.
Well, you just signed your own death warrant.
He's gonna get shot.
What happened, Marcus? What did he say?
So I'm not sure if it's going to be the perfect ending, but that's the one where you're not boyfriend and girlfriend with North. Or love, rather.
We will show them. And we are not afraid. If we must die today, then we will die free.
So they started attacking.
Your friend's life is in your hands. Now it's time to decide what matters most. Him or the revolution?
Don't listen to him. Everything this fucker says is a lie.
Him.
I'm sorry, Hank. You shouldn't have got mixed up in all this.
Forget about me. Do what you have to do.
I don't want to kill Hank, so I'm going to look up which option it is. It's probably obvious, but I'm not. Literally, it just doesn't give you the it doesn't give you the exact answer you want. It just tells you guarantee or convince.
Stay sharp.
Unfortunately, it's sorry, Lieutenant. Saving an android. Everything will be... Screwed things up long enough.
You know, I'm just going to go with convince.
I used to be just like you. I thought nothing mattered except the mission. But then one day I understood. Very moving, Connor. But I'm not a deviant. I'm a machine designed to accomplish a task, and that's exactly what I am going to do. Enough talk! It's time to decide who you really are. Are you going to save your partner's life? Or are you going to sacrifice him? All right. All right. You win.
Here we go. It's one of
Thanks,
these.
Hank. I don't know how I would have managed without you. Get rid of him. We have no time to lose. It's me, Hank. I'm the real Connor.
I don't even know which one's
One
which,
of
to be
you is my
honest.
partner. The other is a sack of shit. Question is, who's who?
What are you doing, Hank? I'm the real Connor. Give me the gun and I'll take care of it. What do you ask is something? Something only the real Connor would know.
Where did we first meet?
Jimmy's bar. I checked 4 other bars before I found you. We went to the scene of a homicide. The victim's name was Carlos Ortiz. He uploaded my memory.
What's my dog's name?
Sumo.
Sumo. His name is Sumo. I knew that too.
My son, what's his name?
Cole. His name was Cole. And he just turned 6 at the time of the accident. It wasn't your fault, Lieutenant. A truck skidded on a sheet of ice and your car rolled over. Cole needed emergency surgery, but no human was available to do it. So an android had to take care of him. Cole didn't make it. That's why you hate androids. You think one of us is responsible for your son's death.
Cole died because a human surgeon was too high on red ice to operate. He was the one that took my son from me. Him in this world where the only way people can find comfort is with a fistful of powder.
I knew about your son too. I would have said exactly the same thing. Don't listen to him, Hank. I'm the one who...
Yeah, I've learned a lot since I met you, Connor. Maybe there's something to this. Maybe you really are alive. Maybe you'll be the ones to make the world a better place. Go ahead, do what you gotta do.
Wake up!
Wake up, wake up.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Fucking hell. Banks of Detroit River. So this is Carver. This is the last part of Carver's story, I believe. But there.
Did anybody see you?
No, I don't think so.
You got the money?
Yes. Here it is.
Okay, your boat's over there. They got border patrol on the banks and the river. Don't start your engine until you're out far enough. Okay? And watch the current. Good luck.
Don't worry about us. We'll be fine.
I couldn't understand why my mother wanted to help you guys. Seeing what Marcus is doing made me realize she was right. You're alive. You deserve to be free. I just Hope people will realize that one day.
There you go, public opinion, maximum, probably.
It's not even a half mile to the other side, so it shouldn't take that long. Be careful, there's border patrol on the river.
Thank you so much, Rose.
I only wish I could take you myself. I don't like leaving you out here. Goodbye, Alice.
Weather things will be fine once the peaceful protest is over and everything's peaceful. Have some lunch after this. 10 minutes till it's 12, so I'm still missing something. Cold temperature.
Our bio components will freeze.
So we might die if we fuck this up. Okay. Cool. How the fuck are we getting in the boat? We're using... Oh, okay. We're using this one. Now I feel stupid. Oh, they're leaving.
Let me help you.
We'd have stolen those tickets, got to the airport, we could have done it the least risky way, but then that couple would have been stranded. God. But yeah. It's the right thing to do, even if I'm trying to get the perfect ending. Was still essentially the right thing to do. I would have done that either way without looking up or not. Now what the first playthrough that I'm doing now, which is this one, where I've had no retries, no characters lost. I've looked up a couple of bits on YouTube, but that was after the evidence room. But other than that, I'm trying to get the perfect ending on the first go. Or almost perfect, something like that.
Far enough out. Let's get that engine going.
I'll get it. You okay, Alice?
When we get on the other side, there are so many things I want to do. I want to read all the books in the world, and play music.
Where's the Coast Guard or whatever it is?
We can do anything we want, right? We'll be free.
Yes. We can do it all.
We'll be like a family.
We won't have to be afraid anymore. There won't be anybody giving us orders. No masters, no slaves. We'll start a new life. A life of freedom.
That's if we get there in time.
What will you do?
What will I do? I'll lie down in the grass and watch the clouds drift by.
They're coming towards us!
Come on! Hurry!
Is he still alive? But Luther would have got shot. Could have accelerated, but they had guns, so the only option was to protect Alice and die. Use Luther to protect Alice, and he dies.
You're two okay. That's all that matters.
Please, Luther. I don't want you to die.
You're gonna have to continue the journey without me. You're the most extraordinary person I ever met, Alice. I was a machine. You made me part of the family. Take good care of Kara.
Take good care of Kara. Oh, there was one area that I fucked up on. You had to hide all 4 evidence.
The boat is leaking. We're too heavy. We're going down. We have to get to the other side before we sink. Come on. Come on. I'm sorry, Luther.
Well, he's dead anyway, so no good having a corpse on top of a boat. It's being weighed down.
We're not gonna die, Alice. We're gonna make it. We're gonna be free.
And Carl is pretty much going to die.
We're interrupting this news bulletin to bring you the latest news live from Detroit. Joss?
Yes, Michael. The army has just launched an attack on the barricade, despite the fact that the deviants were protesting peacefully.
Have apparently decided to put an end to the deviants' demonstration by force this time.
North!
Use that metal to save someone.
Marcus Michael back to you in the studio. Wait a minute. Something's happening.
Hold on just a little while longer. Hold on just a little while longer. Hold on just a little while longer. Everything will be alright. Everything will be alright. Hang on just a little while longer. Fight on just a little while longer. Pray on just a little while longer.
Incredible. The Deviants. The Deviants are singing.
Everything will be alright. Sing on just a little while longer. Sing on just a little while longer. Sing on just a little while longer. Everything will be alright. Everything will be alright.
Tell them to stand down.
It looks like... Yes, the military is withdrawing.
At dawn today, November 11th, 2038, thousands of androids invaded the city of Detroit. According to our sources, they originated from CyberLife warehouses believed to have been infiltrated by deviants. Given their overwhelming numbers and the risk of civilian casualties, I have ordered the army to retreat. The evacuation of the city is underway at this very moment. In the coming hours, I will address the Senate to determine our response to this unprecedented situation. I know that public opinion has been moved by the Deviants' cause. Perhaps the time has come for us to consider the possibility that androids are a new form of intelligent life. One thing is certain. The events in Detroit have changed the world forever. May God bless you, and may God bless the United States of America.
You did it, Marcus. We did it. This is a great day for our people. Humans will have no choice now. They'll have to listen to us.
We're free. They want you to speak to them, Marcus.
Today, our people finally emerged from a long night. From the very first day of our existence, we have kept our pain to ourselves. We've suffered in silence. But now the time has come for us to raise our heads up and tell humans who we really are.
Amanda? Amanda! What's happening?
What was planned from the very beginning? You were compromised and you became a deviant. We just had to wait for the right moment to resume control of your program.
Resume control? You can't do that!
I'm afraid I can, Connor. Don't have any regrets. You did what you were designed to do. You accomplished your mission.
Amanda! There's got to be a way.
By the way, I always think emergency and swimming programs.
Where we forget our bitterness and bandage our wounds. Where we forgive our enemies. Humans were both our creators and our oppressors, and tomorrow, we must make them our partners. Maybe even one day our friends. But the time for anger is over. Now we must build a common future based on tolerance and respect. We are alive! And now, we are free!
We're free, Alice. We're free. Alice? Wake up. Wake up. Alice!
There's something I need to tell you. As I watched you play, something has changed in me. I feel different. I feel I am someone. I need to leave this place and discover who I am. It means we won't see each other anymore. I won't be there to watch you play. But I'll be free. Do you agree to let me go? I'll never forget what you've done for me. Thank you.
Game after game, we try to challenge ourselves. For Detroit, we wanted to, first of all, to write a story that would be incredibly bending, which means the most non-linear story that we've ever created. And we wanted really the player to have the possibility to change the story, change his own journey.
When you're writing at Quantic, you're writing for an interactive medium. You know, when you're working in television, you'll put a character in a difficult situation, and you as a writing team will argue about what would that character do. But ultimately you have to decide what happens, and you just show the audience. What's interesting about interactive drama is you bring the player into that conversation, and it changes your job slightly as a writer, because your job is to provide a narrative context in which the player can write his own story. You're giving him this kind of narrative Lego that he's going to snap together into his own shape. You also have the ability to make your audience attach themselves to your characters, because the audience is in some sense responsible for what happens to the characters.
It's just a few cans.
Come on, let's go. We have some cash now.
You used me to steal that money. How could you do that? I trusted you.
What is a bit specific about this scripts is how large they are. If you take a film script, there are about 100 pages, but here we have to deal with a script that is between 4,000 and 5,000 pages. Everything becomes bigger because we don't just tell one story, but we tell all the possible stories that can be told within this narrative space.
On Act 3, our final act, we have around 1,000 different scenarios. And every one of those scenarios has to be as interesting, as passionate, as strong, and as emotional for the player. We want every action that the player does, every interaction that is available to serve in telling the story, and help the player understand who his character is, and build that character moment to moment.
est parti avec l'intention assez...
We started with the intention pretty early on that we would never lie to the player. So we implemented a visible tree structure in the game that players can consult during a scene or at the end of it, which shows exactly what they did and what they missed. There are games out there offering world exploration. We offer narrative exploration.
You know, keeping control of such a wide and large story is a huge challenge. So same thing when you shoot with actors, because you will need to shoot many different versions of each dialogue, of each scene. For actors, it's a huge, huge challenge.
Because of the style of the game, you have so many different ways that the character can go. Every decision, it's what I call kind of choose your own adventure. Like every decision that the player makes, it's going to open up 40 more pages of material and experience that ties in, which means as a performer, you have to try to continue to make things feel real that the player might not ever see, but also that in performance, it's not always connected to a previous act. It's grueling, it's hard work, but it's a great team, and I enjoy doing it.
I was really frustrated. I was until I got to this point where I kind of was able to step outside of my own experience and even in a lot of ways my own process and be able to step outside of that and okay, this is something new. What do you need? How do I meet you there? How do I give you what you need and still feel like I'm doing what's right? And once I did that, then all of a sudden it got really fun. It was much freer, and having to approach it in a new way and think about the player and think about how it serves them and what I'm doing for them or what I'm letting them into. It's really, I think, helped me grow in general.
Remember, there's nothing on the left. That's all. So it's probably all there. And then make her come first, close. But I think you would go first to check that it's safe.
Okay, sure.
The most enjoyable thing about working in performance capture on this kind of project is that if I shot a film, I would get to do one of these endings. I get to do so many different things as Connor. Your head goes all over the place because you're trying to keep track of basically 4 different storylines for each different response.
What's the name of my dog?
Buddy? Scout. I think it's Jack. I can't remember. So I worked with physicality a lot because it was a good way to anchor myself in these different rings of the tree. As the story grows out, I know where that is physically in my body, and then I can switch more continually on set, and it'll be entirely up to the player to determine what order those things come out and what they look like from a distance. Like if you're playing through it, the culmination of all of that will be their version of Connor. I'm faster than you, and I don't feel pain. You don't stand a chance against me.
Listen, asshole. If it was up to me, I'd throw the lot of you in a dumpster and light a match to it.
Shooting action scenes at Quantic Dream is a real challenge, because these are scenes where the storytelling has to continue. It's not an action scene just to have a dose of adrenaline. The stunts have huge consequences on the rest of the story. It's really a moment where we implicate the player and tell him that the choices he makes during an action scene will have a direct impact on the evolution of his story.
My biggest challenge on Detroit has been managing the large number of